Hi, it's Morgan and welcome to the Dove's Nest. In today's video, I'm packing some lunches. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Morgan Dove. I'm a self-admitted hot mess mom and I'm currently on a journey using the Flylady cleaning system to get my life and my home clean and organized. Right now I'm in the process of creating baby steps that will eventually turn into habits and routines that I can do every single day to stay on top of my mess and stay on top of my chaos. In today's video, I'm adding another step to my evening routine, and this step is making my kids' lunches. One of my big goals for the year 2020 was to do something now to help future Morgan. So while the baby steps in my evening routines don't necessarily coincide with things that Marla suggests doing in an evening routine, they're things that are going to help me to have a more smooth morning. Currently, our morning routine is a little bit chaotic. I'm currently just about 6 months pregnant with baby number 3, and I have been diagnosed with placenta previa with a very high risk of developing preeclampsia. My doctor all but put me on bed rest, so I'm not supposed to be doing a ton of things, and I'm not supposed to be hustling to do those things. I'm supposed to be taking it pretty easy. Now, with that said, I don't really get a chance to nap during the day, and so I really need a full night's rest in order to just make it through and to take care of this baby that I'm growing. My morning routine every day is currently chaos. It looks a little something like this. My kids and I wake up, everyone goes potty, and then I struggle to get them dressed. Mostly because they don't want to get dressed and go to school, they want to stay home and play. We then move into the kitchen where I'm trying to make breakfast, I'm trying to pack lunches, I'm trying to find and gather books and bags and things that all need to make it out of the door that day, all while remembering that I should probably change out of my pajamas. So while I've started taking those baby steps to help me in that area, specifically getting dressed to my shoes every day, I still need a little bit of help. Although it doesn't take me very long to make my kids' lunches in the morning, I would rather have that extra time to make my kids a good healthy breakfast in the morning and sit down and eat with them. I should mention my husband usually leaves for work before we wake up, so he's not here. As part of my evening routine, I've decided to start making my kids' lunches in the evening. Now, my daughter does go to a preschool of sorts 2 days a week for about an hour and a half. However, by the time she's done with her preschool, she's usually hungry for lunch. So on her preschool days, as well as on the days that she has dance class, I pack her a lunch just like my son. If you're ready to help me complete this baby step today, let's go pack some lunches. Right, my dishwasher is loaded, dinner is packaged up, and my sink has been scrubbed. I'm just gonna throw away the rest. The first thing I usually do is add an ice pack to my kids' lunches so they stay cold and fresh. And then I'm going to go ahead and pack the cold stuff. So usually I'll pack some yogurt or some string cheese. Next, I'm going to go into the pantry and choose from this shelf of snacks. Today I've got some juice boxes, applesauce, goldfish, and fruit snacks. Next, I'm going to get some napkins. I usually like to give my kids napkins just because if I don't, they will always ask for them. So I make sure I have them even if they don't use them. And then I'm going to make some peanut butter sandwiches. My kids don't like jelly or anything else, just plain dry peanut butter on their bread. I'm going to load that knife in the dishwasher and then go ahead and start it for the evening. Next, I'm just packaging up these sandwiches in a little bag. And then usually I like to add some fruit. We usually keep bananas, cuties, and apples on hand, but today we've just got cuties. So they each are getting 2 cuties in their lunch, and then the lunches are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the refrigerator, and then I'm gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen. Going back to my evening cleaning routine, I'm going to start by just finishing tidying up the kitchen. So I'm giving the counters a really good wipe, as well as the stove and the island. These always seem to end up super sticky with food or fingerprints or whatever else we happen to get on them that day. I don't typically wipe everything down after every meal unless it's really gross. So it's just at the end of the night when I'm wiping down my kitchen. Then I'm going to come finish wiping down our kitchen table. I always like to do this when we eat here just because everything seems to stick to this table. And again, I'm going to spot mop. So there's a few little spots here with big crumbs that I'm sort of sweeping up just with my paper towel. And then I give it a good spray and wipe it with my paper towel. And now I'm moving all of the chairs away from the cabinets because I'm going to start my Roomba and I want it to be able to fit in between the chairs and underneath the cabinets. And I'm gonna shine my sink. Always, always shine the sink. Lastly, I'm just washing my hands and then setting out a new dish towel and taking that dirty sponge and old dish towel to put in the laundry. And that's it, another baby step in the books. You guys, we are building an evening routine. I'm so excited with how this is turning out and just doing things in the evening that help make my morning more smooth. So far, I'm only doing 3 little things every evening, but I've already been able to tell in the last couple of days that it is hugely, hugely helping the flow of my morning. It helps set the tone for the rest of my day, especially that shining of the sink part. And it just is making my life so much less stressful. So let me know in the comments below, do you pack your kids' lunches in the evenings or in the mornings as you're trying to get out the door, or do they just buy lunch every day? Because let's be honest, no one wants to pack lunches every day. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, I will see you in my next video.